The day was January 14th, 2018. I woke up this morning really drowsy because it was my first night taking anxiety medication, or previous night. I'd been dealing with anxiety for a few months now. It got really bad. Before taking the medication, I was smoking medical marijuana. Notice I said medical. And it was helping a lot, but my dad wasn't okay with it, so that's why I had to take the prescription medication, which is actually Xanax. And again, it was my first time taking it. I was supposed to take one pill of 0.5 milligram. I took 2 pills, which added up to, 1 milligram. I don't even remember falling asleep the previous night. I just wake up and I'm so drowsy. I get up, I'm like, wait, I have a job interview today. And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get up. I get up and I'm like, holy shit. I'm like, why does everything feel so fake? I'm like, wait, where am I? I'm in my room, right? I'm like, wait. I'm like, you know what, stop being a bitch. Get up, let's go. And I'm like, we're gonna get ready, we're gonna go to that job interview, we're gonna be good. So, I throw on my Pico, I brush my teeth, and I'm like, I try to get myself pumped and all that, but I'm just really drowsy, and I'm just like, I'm walking in my car, and I'm just like, turn on the car, I get on, I start driving, I get on the 55 freeway, going towards Brea to the job interview. All of a sudden, coming off the 55 freeway Imperial Highway, settling in my car, just hear, boom! I look around me, I'm on a hill, right? My car's a bit tilted, and I'm looking around. People are around my car, and I'm like, the fuck did I just do? I'm like, I'm gonna get a DUI. I'm gonna get arrested. I'm only 18. What am I doing with my life? I'm like, my life is over. I get off the car, and again, I'm all wobbly, right? And I'm like, and people are like, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, I'm taking I take my pills, right? And I'm like, yeah, I'm on prescription pills, and it's my first time. And then, 5 minutes after the car accident, the highway patrol shows up because it was off the freeway, and he asked me what happened, and I said, and I tell him too, I look at him, I'm like, oh, it's just it's my first time taking this anxiety medication, and I'm like falling asleep while I'm talking, right? And I'm like, do you need it? And he's like, no, you put that away. And then after that, he's like, actually give it to me, and he takes it from me. Then I get taken to the hospital on the ambulance, and when I get there, they put a little band on my hand that says fall risk, which self-explanatory means that I'm at risk of falling. And I'm just so relaxed, I'm laying down in bed, and I'm not thinking about anything, but I'm like, wait, I just crashed. I'm like, what am I gonna do? My car's ruined, the car is right. And all of a sudden, I'm just like, after about 2 hours, it felt like the anxiety came back. For those first few hours of the day, I had no anxiety. Why? Because of the Xanax. But then after that, the effects of the Xanax go away, and I'm laying in bed. I'm like, holy shit! I just crashed my car. That's not even my car. It's my dad's car. I'm like, that's like $30,000 car. I'm like, wait, we're moving out in one day. We're getting evicted from her home, and they need help moving out. And I'm like, my mom's really still passed out drunk because she has an alcohol problem and she's always drunk. And I'm like, I need to go home. So I'm just laying on the bed, and I'm buzzing. I'm hitting the buzzer. The nurses come, and I'm like, yeah, I need to go home. I'm like, can I go now? I'm like, I feel better. And then they're like, oh no, you have a fall risk, you can't go. And I'm like, but I need to go do my stuff. We're being evicted. We're moving out tomorrow. We need to move out by today. And then they're like, no, you can't get up. Then they leave, right? And I'm like, no, you know what? Fuck this. I'm going home. I buzz it again, and I'm like, I need to go. I'm like, I really need to go. It's an emergency. And they're like, no, we're not allowed to leave. Let you go. You're at what we call fall risk. That means you might fall. I'm like, yeah, I know what it is. I'm like, I have to go though. And they say, no, you can't. So I'm like, fuck this. I take everything off. I'm like, no, I'm going home. All the wires, I'm getting to his way. I'm like, and then they come in out of the I'm like, I'm going home. And they're like, no, you can't. And I'm like, yes, I am. Like, I need to go home. And they say, no, you have to sit down. I'm like, no, I'm going home, right? And then they're like, no, you gotta relax. So I'm like, no, I have anxiety. I'm getting an anxiety attack. I need to go take care of business. I'm like, I need to go home right now. And they say, no, you don't. I'm like, you're at Forest. They're like, call someone to come pick you up. And I'm like, I can't. My phone is dead. They don't even know I got in an accident. What am I supposed to do? And I said, I need to go home. Then finally, after arguing with them, I finally convinced them to let me go home in a taxi, which I had to pay for. And I go look for my car, and I can't find my car. The accident was in Brea, and I can't find my car. And then after that, I decided to go home. As I get home, my mom is there, passed out drunk, and I get really mad at her. And I say, you know what, I'm done with this. So what I do, I grab my stuff, I walked out, and I said, my life is over, and I was homeless for the night. And I thought to myself, you know what, you gotta get your shit together. It was probably one of the worst days of my life because I thought my life was over, but I also think it was one of the most significant days of my life because my life was headed in a really bad direction, and if it wasn't for that accident that almost took my life, I think I would have been dead by now. I would have probably ended up somewhere I wouldn't want to end up, and because of that, I kind of got a wake up call, and thanks to that, I feel like I'm in a better place now.
Yeah.